Only the trees know. What wayward wind buoyed the first 1,000 through river, creek, and muskeg. Feet a callous bark we peel until the fleshy center. We count the rings to tell us. How many lifetimes is the measure between a stolen land and a stolen people? What is lost eternally in the currency of the sale? How many paces is each generation between limber pine and baobab, between prairie grass and cotton? If we ask the sky, whose hands raised in prayer carried their people across the bridge, from one dream deferred into another, who nursed the children on the promise of home, a place of rest and refuge, it will answer. The women. In Campsie and Breton, in Clairview and Amber Valley, Clyde and Rosetown, in Wildwood, knuckles bloody from begging bush and meadow into farmland, fruit, into a harvest from the labor of living and loving, of running from that which will maim and unname, from all the ways the black body is undone, unwound from the spool of its history, and unraveling for generations to gather. It is the women, arriving even now in Edmonton and Saskatoon, in Calgary and Regina, who touch their hands to the prairie dust and ask first of the land, what may I offer? Who ask first of the people, where may I flourish? Who pour the water of their gifts until an unforgiving winter gives way to spring. Women who teach the language of resistance and tally our remembering. Who birth and bury, their hands beneath the braiding and baking, the building and bracing. We cannot gather what was lost beneath the ocean swell. We will never know whose baby teeth line the ocean floor, iridescent as seashells. So we honor what was before and after the boats, before and after the hands that spun the globe and scattered the seed. We honor what remains, the wild push and pull that gathers us here, our blackness blooming against the backdrop of a staggering white. We honor the song even the meadowlark knows, a centuries-old melody that gurgles to the surface to touch the land and call it home. What we speak in our sukus and ska, our soca, soul and calypso, our kumpa and Afrobeat, what the women sing in the ears of children whose dreams take up their rightful place in the night sky. Children who say their mothers' names and close their eyes, knowing. My name is Titilope Sonuga, and this poem is called Arrival. Arrival is a sort of a celebration of the many ways that we come to this land as Black people on the prairies. It is a celebration of our gifts, our talents, our history, good and muddy. All of it is an arrival of sorts. I hope that people take from this poem a sense of belonging, that we too as Black people on the prairies have arrived and brought ourselves in all our wild and wonderful colors to this land, that we too have a history here, and we too are a part of this big family. I hope that it makes Black people who are just arriving on the prairies feel less alone, like there's a sense of place here for them also, and that they can plant their own roots.